Hey guys, what is up? Diamond Brooks Productions here, back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a vintage Lego set. This is the Lego Trains Railroad subcar from 1993, which is absolutely insane. This set is almost 30 years old. And it connects to the Metroliner, which I also technically have, but it's not 100% complete. This, I'd say, is almost 100% complete, although I had to swap out a few minifigure parts. So when I take a look at the figures, I'll let you know. But apart from that, I believe the train is 100% complete. So let's take a look at the minifigures. So here's just a generic woman civilian, and this probably looks a lot better on camera, but it's not perfect. I mean, there's a little crack down the arm, but I mean, it's an old figure, that's gonna happen anyway, so I'm not really that bothered by it. And there's no second face, because this was before Lego started doing second faces, but you do have that hairpiece in the old style brown, so yeah, and there's a little necklace on the torso. And this woman figure, the torso is supposed to be white, but it looks more tan just because it's yellowed. But like I said, that's going to happen anyway, and I believe the torso is, no, not on that side, but yeah, on this side the torso is a bit cracked, which is kind of a bummer, but then again, I'm going to be displaying these figures with the set, so I'm not too bothered by it, and the arm's a bit cracked as well, so yeah, but it's not the end of the world to me. This guy's kind of weird. I mean, he's got a red baseball cap and he's wearing sunglasses, the only figure in the set with a different facial expression. And he's wearing a swimsuit. I don't know why. There's no printing anywhere on this torso. And, yeah, not much else to say. So, this minifigure here is supposed to have a print of a red Jeep on its torso, but I don't think I have that piece. Keep in mind that this is a used set that's almost 30 years old, so it's not going to be perfect, but, yeah, nice to get that male hairpiece, but not much else. And this guy's supposed to have a print of a palm tree on his torso, but I can't really find that either, so yeah. So I guess I just have to have substitutes for both of these, but the other three figures, they're 100% complete. So here is the Railroad Club car, and and I have to say, this looks amazing. Of course, it's pretty much identical on both sides, so it doesn't really matter how you display it, but this just looks so cool. So, yeah, and there are even some printed pieces. I'll get around to them when I get to there. But, yeah, I just remember as a kid how I always played that the Serpentine from Ninjago would be, like, hijacking the Metroliner and this set as well, and the ninja would have to stop them. Although, if I'm being honest, if I did that nowadays, it wouldn't be the Serpentine that would be hijacking this. We'll look at the interior momentarily, but let's just have a look at the outside. It's basically the same on both sides, as I just said, but this looks really cool, and I just really like the striping they have with the American colours. And there are even some printed pieces here. So, this is a print, this is a print. I do kind of wish that they would match up a little bit better, but no big deal. And this is a sticker, and this is a sticker. I think they still use that logo to this day. And of course, these panels belong here are stickers, and yeah, same thing goes for the other sides. Just you have a really nice print, which is actual mirrored on this side, and yeah, these pieces again. So, yeah. And, well, before we take a look at the interior, I just want to show you this part. Of course, this is where the Metroliner would hook up to it, and there is a little magnet system here. So, yeah, they don't do this anymore, but they used to connect Lego trains together via magnets. And there are some train wheels that move really smoothly, track or not on a track. So I really, really think this is a successful build. Anyway, I'll show you how to get access to the interior. So, this whole roof part can open up. It's a little stiff, but that's just because the pieces are old. And you can see that there's spaces for 5 minifigures. And there's quite a lot of room in here. I don't think, no, you can't make any minifigures stand up, but still, it's cool. And it's not even it, because all this comes off. So this is basically its own separate thing. And there's more down here. So we have this bed and a tap with a printed piece, and a tap piece, which I'll just take this out real quick because this is a really interesting piece. So yeah, it looks to be dual molded, but it isn't. I believe this is a separate piece and it just snaps together. Kind of like the skeleton legs from Ninjago, or just any minifigure torso. It's kind of like that, but this piece is retired, and it's such a cool looking piece, and it's a lot more realistic than the taps nowadays. I mean, this is the modern Lego tap piece, and this just looks so much more realistic. Pretty weird, considering this is from a 2021 set, and this is from a 1993 set, but it's pretty cool. One thing I don't like about these interiors is that if you see right there, there's a connection with only 60% of a stud, and you're supposed to put these little black ladder pieces in there, and like they fall out really easily because, you know, they're only on like 60% of a stud, like I said, and it's just a pain in the butt to just get in there. So yeah, and if you have big fingers like me, things are gonna get ugly really fast, so I don't like that at all. Oh, and one more thing, there is a bit of detailing underneath the bed things, so keep that in mind. And another thing, there is a printed piece right here, and right here. Overall, I'm not the biggest fan of vintage LEGO sets. It's an unpopular opinion, but I just don't think they hold up to LEGO sets that come out today. That's just my opinion, though. But this, on the other hand, I think really looks good and could probably be released today with modern figures. I mean, this looks amazing. And it just looks so cool. And just the building techniques, I mean, like with the printed pieces and the stripes and that, it just looks so good in my opinion. Back in 1993, the set retailed for $37 USD, and nowadays in New Zealand money, because of course that's my home country, if you want to get it used, it's going to cost $350. Brand new sealed, it would cost like around $550. So this is a very expensive set. So I don't know if you should, like, you know, bite the bullet, maybe just wait for a good listing, but it'd just be so cool if LEGO remade this one day, alongside the actual Metroliner. But, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.